Bundesliga, the minefield. Now, as I said earlier, Alex is not going to be with us because he's got technical difficulties. It's a bit of a shame that Alex is not with us because himself and Radek were minus last week on the last Bundesliga group of games, and they pulled it right round. I think they're about 5 units up now, and all credit to them. But as Alex not here, we might as well give all the credit to Radek. Radek, how are you, sir?
No, I'm fine, thank you. And yeah, I think it was the Hoffenheim game last week that made us a profit because our both
Rafa,
bankers were in Hoffenheim.
Can I hear Radek, please?
You can't hear me? Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you now,
That's a
Radek.
shame.
How are you, sir? That was a very, very good round of matches last time out.
Yes, it was. Can you hear me now?
I can, yeah.
Okay, yes. I think because our bankers were both on Hoffenheim last week, so Hoffenheim was a successful bet, and so yeah, I'm happy to be in profits, and I hope we see Alex next time. But let's start.
Okay, yeah, let's start. Union Berlin 3.55, the draw 3.7, and Mönchengladbach at 2.1.
Yeah, we have the leader of the German Bundesliga here away at Union Berlin with an odd of 2.1. And you have to be insane not to bet on Gladbach at the moment with this run. And yeah, the odds are very high for that. Yeah, because Union Berlin won their home game against Hertha Berlin, and they also won their home game against Dortmund way before. But I think, yeah, why shouldn't we bet on the leader in the standings with Mönchengladbach and the odds on 2.1? So I don't want to interpret or to talk too much about Union Berlin here because, yeah, I only play the odds, and in this case, the odds are good enough.
Okay, well, Alex obviously sent me all his selections, and his selection on this game is over 2.5 goals at 1.72. And so that people don't tune out, it is his banker as well. So over 2.5 goals at 1.72. Now, if you wanted to do Radek's selection and Alex's selection, so that'll be Mönchengladbach and over 2.5 goals, I'm sure you're going to get very, very good odds. Okay, the next game I'm going to have a look at, Radek, is Bremen at 2.63, draw 3.75, Schalke 2.8. I'll skip straight through it. And Alex's selection is over 3 on the Asian handicap at 1.95. So that's over 3 goals on the Asian handicap at 1.95. Radek, we'll have a bit of your business now. Augsburg 2.66, draw 3.6, and Hertha Berlin at 2.7.
Yeah, the Augsburg team made me happy last week because I bet on them and they win. And this time I try the same because the odds on Augsburg in a home game are very high, and Asian handicap 0 on Augsburg is also with an odds of 1.95. That means if they draw, you get back your money. And I think Augsburg is the better team at the moment because Hertha didn't manage to score a lot in this season and to make a lot of points. So, yeah, I think Augsburg is better than the results in the past, and I think they can at least draw in this game, and if they win, even better. But we take the Asian handicap 0 on 1.95.
Okay, 1.95 seems to be a bet to nothing, which is very good odds for the home side. Okay, so Alex was the next selection, and it was Leipzig 1.38, draw 6, Cologne 7.7. Alex is not complicating things. He's gone half-time, full-time, Leipzig at 1.91. So that's Leipzig to lead at half-time and win the game at 1.91. Radek, we're going to go Hoffenheim 1.68, draw 4.3, and Mainz 5.2.
Again, I would bet on Hoffenheim here because Mainz just changed their coach. They acquired the coach of a team behind them with Achim Bayerlotzer, who was fired in Köln on place 17, now moved to Mainz on place 16. And I don't know if this is the right move for Mainz, who was struggling in the past. And now they play against a very up-moving Hoffenheim, who is on place 5 in the standings. So the odds of 1.68 on Hoffenheim is good enough to bet on it, I think. When I was looking and took this bet, the odds were even better. So we have a drop down of the odds here on Hoffenheim. And I would even go on Asian handicap -1 on Hoffenheim, which has odds around 2. And yeah, I think Hoffenheim could win this game with 2 goals in front. And why should they disappoint us?
Okay, well, we're going to go with Hoffenheim. You can either have him at 1.68, you can have a -1 at 2, or you can go with what Alex has gone for, is Hoffenheim to win and over 1.5 goals at 1.85. Remember, Alex's banker was Union Berlin and Mönchengladbach over 2.5 goals. Mönchengladbach and over 2.5 goals at 1.72. Sorry. Mönchengladbach was Radek's at 2.1 and over 2.5 goals at 1.72 was Alex's banker. Radek, what's your banker?
It's hard to say. I think I stick to Augsburg this week. Asian handicap 0 on Augsburg looks nice to me. Because it's close to my living room, and so I always support Augsburg, and I think they can do it this week.
Okay, no worries at all. I'll leave you to sort out that snooker table behind you, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next week.